some crazy stuff happening in this neighborhood right here, man. You see this right here, man. I'm trying to get that. You know what? I'm gonna do something, y'all. I'm gonna do something, y'all. I'm gonna do something, y'all. I'm gonna do something, you too. Keep on laughing. Why won't you smile, man? Dog. Yeah. Master. This is 239 WIB boss. When I come through with the style, leaving y'all lost. Everybody thought that they could stop when I come through and making all you do feel like you getting tossed green. When it's time for me to represent, I bend on the head. Making all you do is feel like that you're falling back. You know when it's time for me to represent, all y'all going fall as I attack. Making all y'all feel like, yeah, I be coming through, slaying y'all with the fast. When it's time for the 239 to come through, I be representing, making all you do is feel like you call back. Y'all know about me when it's time for me to come through. I leave you trapped in my radar. When it's time for me to come in, Mr. 239 coming on, letting you know what it is. What I want you to do is, you know how Mr. 239 come through, I be taking it back. All you do is out there be feeling like you shaking as a matter of fact. And making all you do is be like you make a mistake. And when it's time for me to make a face and everything crack, yeah, perhaps Mr. 239 come through with foes and continue to make all you do is feel like, yeah, you get drove. Yeah, you get drove when 239 be representing, man. I make dudes start flying away just like a drone in the air. When it's time for me to represent, y'all know what I'm getting ready to do in here. What y'all gonna do when you hear me when I come through my style? This what it is, I come through and take out my competition, make all y'all down there and make y'all know what happened. This what's gonna happen, you gonna stand up. When I come through, you gonna stand up. When I blow on the track, you gonna stand up. When it's time for me to come through, you gonna stand up. When it's time for 239, you gonna stand up. When it's time for the AM fleet, you gonna stand up. When it's time for the 239 to come through, making all you do is like, crash much. All you do is out there feeling like you getting smashed up. Yeah, I be killing y'all with my crab up. Make you feel like, yeah, I bathed ya. That's the way I represent, come with the style, come through and grab ya. Come through and hate time ya. I got up in the air like elevation, but all you do is out there feeling the way that the 239 come through, making dudes feel like y'all getting waste like drainers, but forget it, waste like a whole bunch of wasted time wasted. When it's time for me to represent, I represent on the clock. Keep the style, everything rocking. All you do is out there, I continue shocking. All you do is out there, tell that you can stop when it was time for me to come through. Yeah, I be doing what I be doing. I'ma tell you I be all-star, and plus I'm an AM fleet general in the building. When it's time for me to come through, I start killing them. Y'all know when it's time for me to represent, make them feel like they get filled up. Yeah, y'all know how I represent, you hit you with your crazy bust. All you do is out there feel the way that 239 come through, making dudes feel like, yeah, you getting slipped on. Y'all know about me, this another master mixtape again for ya. 2026, y'all know about the way I represent, I continue spitting on this track, making dudes feel like y'all ain't nothing but a whole bunch of dunces. When it's time for me to represent, yo, I make you dudes feel like I kill you in an instant. That mean I destroy your conscience, make your cousin start seeing some other shit that y'all niggas don't know what happened going on. What you gonna do? You gonna stand up. When it's time for me to represent, you gonna stand up. 239 the building, you gonna stand up. When it's time for me to represent, you gonna stand up. Every time I represent, you gonna stand up. 239 gonna make you stand up. When it's time for me to come through, all you do is out there know what you gonna do. You gonna stand up. Yeah, man, I represent, man, wherever I be, man, I be representing with folks I do, feeling like, yeah, I'm so, yeah, y'all can see me walking around, call myself a career leader, that mean a leader, I be representing, I steady be mixed up, my mind, everything change up, switch up, been known to be a leader on my own, don't need a whole bunch of people to feel like they got my back, when it's time for me to be on, yeah, I've been holding my own, ever since I was young, all you do is out there know about me, when it's time for me to come through, Mr. 239, got flows in me, all you do is feel like, yeah, you just got burned. Ouch! Man, see, they always play with fire, man. I told you they get burned, they get burned. Yeah, man, I'm tired of this stuff. They get burned, you know what I'm saying?